I had now to care where he went.
Cable, but he couldn't stop himself and slithered into a ditch. Ooh!
Get me out! Oh, Whale Percy, help! A coupling was broken. Enough! Oh, oh, oh! Vacuumed and shut his eyes. The house rocked. Broken glass tinkled. Percy.
Boxes and bags burst everywhere. Oh! Groaned Percy. Trouble lay ahead.
And lifted it off and away into the valley below. Gordon, but it was too late. A diesel bumped the truck so hard that the loads went every China clay. He banged the trucks hard into the buffers, but the buffers weren't secure. The silly trucks and applied the brakes. The rails were now like... The driver braked hard. Toby stopped. Then there was trouble. But it was too late. The twins left the quarry just in time. But it was too late. Ever they did anything that Duke thought wrong, and often came off the rails. The search ended. Falcon was derailed and hung dangerously over the edge. They surged into Sir Handel and pushed him off the rails. A deal of trouble. I roared the trucks. Peter Sam shut his eyes. It was too late. He boasted. Trouble. But it was too late. Now there'll be trouble. And now. And Cranky banged his load too far. But it was too late. And he was. He veered out of control and the fat controller landed in a muddy ditch close to where Thomas was taking on water. Bother, bother. Too late. Move. N. Trouble. Couldn't stop. We're still toll sidings, straight into a muddy pool. But he was wrong. The trucks plunged into the ravine. Skarloey and his driver heard the noise and looked up. When the snow plume cleared, there was... But it was too late. He went off the rails at Bulgy's Bridge. Dropped the pipes onto the tracks instead of the trucks. Whoops! Oh no! He cried. Oops. Must be careful. Then there was trouble. Ned hadn't lowered his crane arm far enough. It knocked loose the important keystones. The bridge started to crumble. Jack couldn't hold the bridge any longer. Are you all right, Jack? Hit the water tower. Luckily, no one was hurt. Look out, he shouted, but it was too late. He saw something. Suddenly, another building at the old mine sank into the ground. Scared, he lurched forward and rammed the truck. Buckled. Oh, help, Gordon cried as he slid off the tracks. Percy found himself under the chute, and coal dust flew everywhere. Oh no, coughed Percy, I'm filthy. And he took off, blowing cinders and ashes everywhere. Percy! Yuck! He groaned. I've never been this. Help! He yelled. Glug, 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 he said. It was too late. As the rocks began to fall, but Fergus was covered in rocks right up to his funnel. The barge crashed through a pipe. James was sure he'd get covered in sludge, but he was so busy watching the windmill sails that he forgot to look where he was going. Stormy night, the old windmill was struck by lightning. Yes! There is! That could have been a little smoother. Oliver felt some faulty points sent his trucks one way, and Thomas onto the old pier rail. The trucks were delighted. He's fallen in the water. But it was too late. The statue flew through the air and landed in the lake. And it came down right in front of Skarloey.
Loose and wrapped around his firebox, going as fast as he could. But it wasn't fast enough. The apples were all smashed.
He had used up all his coal. Driver looked out. The old wooden bridge was starting to cut, but the cracks in the support were getting larger. A beam snapped. Timber pieces splashed into the water below. "Help!" whistled Duncan. "I'm going to fall!" Bridge just in time.